Hello Tejas, welcome to this class. Now you are in grade 10. So this is the chapter 3 in biology, ICSE board, that is genetics. Okay. And in this chapter you have to study about heredity, genetics, laws of genetics, okay, and also about variation. So heredity, you can understand what is heredity. You know, all characters, genetically based characters, those are transferred from parents to offspring. That is why we are seeing what? We are seeing similar, body design in a specific group of organisms in a species. In plants, you can say in animals, in a particular species, say in class Mammalia, in a particular species of dog or cat or monkey, you will see similar body design. In man also, in humans also, similar body design is there. We are not identical. Why we are not identical? We are similar but not identical. Why? Any thought?
Because error in copying genes.
Copying DNA, correct. Very right. DNA copying is always there when genetically based characters are transferred from parents to offspring. So there are some errors always. It cannot be 100% perfect. So these errors are causing variations. That is why we are similar but we are not identical. This is clear?
Yes.
So this is heredity. You are clear about heredity? What is heredity then?
So the passing of features from parents to offspring.
Genetically based features, not characters. That has to be linked with genes.
Yes.
Okay. For example, if a parent is doctor or engineer or professor maybe, his offsprings not necessarily will become a doctor, will become an engineer. Why? Because that is not genetically based. That is acquired character. Okay?
Yes.
You understood?
Yes.
So that is genetically based and that is heredity. Not that you acquire. Any feature can be acquired, but that will not be transferred. Okay?
Yes.
So these characters, genetically based characters are being transferred. So characters means the property of a particular individual. Maybe height, regarding height, maybe regarding color of the skin, maybe color of the eyes, earlobes. Okay? In plants, the height of the plant, the color of the flowers, color of the seeds. Okay? These are all characters. And what are the traits? Traits are the type, the forms of that character. If character is high, then what can be the traits?
Tall, short.
Tall or short. Very good, very right. If the character is of a flower is color, what could be the traits?
Red, blue, white.
Correct. And these traits are being transferred from parents to
Both.
offspring. So this is heredity.
Yes.
You also understood about variation.
Yes.
We are not identical. We are similar.
But not right.
In body design, the members of a species are similar, but they are not identical. So that is because of variation, because of errors in DNA copying. Right?
Yes.
So now there must be some rules and regulations which are governing your transfer of genetically based characters. So these laws and regulations are studied in genetics. So genetics is the study of laws and regulations governing the heredity or inheritance. Okay? So transfer of these characters are called inheritance. So now the father of genetics is a scientist who has given the laws of genetics. Okay, those govern these heredity, this transfer of genetically based properties or characters from parents to offspring. So Gregor Johann Mendel is known as the father of genetics because he did a lot of research work with pea plant and he came out with laws which are actually behind the transfer of these genetic characters, okay, from one generation to another. So we'll talk about this in later on, but actually this contribution of Gregor Johann Mendel was accepted after long time. When he studied and when he came out with these laws, they were not accepted. Okay, after few decades, the other scientists also accepted these laws, and those laws are known as the laws of inheritance. Okay.
Yes.
Now some terms you will come across in this chapter. Those are character traits, as I said. Okay. Dominant, recessive. Dominant means the character which is dominant in offsprings in a particular generation. That is dominant means which is appearing, which we can see. That is a dominant character. And the character which is recessive, which we cannot see, which has not appeared, which is hidden, is called recessive. So these terms you will come across in this, okay? Parental generation, where the fertilization is taking place. If you are talking about plants, because all these laws were formulated regarding plants, pea plants.